Hey guys, so today we are going to be unboxing and reviewing the Royal 3, which are the K-pop group for Rainbow and Shadow High's like Rainbow Vision competition. That whole competition thing is really weird because like the other schools really aren't even focused on very much. And these girls don't come from Rainbow High or Shadow High. They come from, I think it's called Seoul Select High, something like that. Oh, sorry, there's Minnie as well. I am trying to rush to unbox stuff just because like I need to get it all packed up to finish painting the shelves as cold weather is moving in very quickly where I live. So you see me wearing the same stuff from my last video, just know it's because they were filmed like literally back to back. I still have like 3 Monster High dolls I have to open and do reels of. Like I am so far behind, it is to the point of ridiculousness. So bear with me. Anyway, so these girls were a little hard to find, not as bad as the Halloween dolls in terms of just messy makeup, messy hair, whatever. These guys were a little hard, but not nearly as bad. So the very first time I saw them in stores, they had a perfect Minnie right away, easy breezy. I think they had Tiara, but like her makeup was really bad and they didn't have Tessa at all. The second store I went to did have all 3 of them. So Tiara and Minnie were pretty easy. I had some trouble with Tessa just because the bangs. Again, anytime that you get a doll with bangs, they're usually cut just like really badly. One person on my Instagram, I don't know if like it was just that her doll's bangs were really bad or she just didn't like them. I just remember seeing her like on my stories. I think it was her, you know, I'm gonna say them because I can't remember exactly. It doesn't matter what their gender was, but like they had bought her, they removed her bangs and then realized she had no eyebrows. Can you imagine? Because her bangs come just enough like down where it covers her eyebrows. So to get a doll, and it's very rare to see people finding dolls with no eyebrows, but like this is probably like the 4th or 5th time I've seen it happen. It's such a weird occurrence, like honestly, like how do you forget the eyebrows? Like how do you not notice that there are no eyebrows on a doll? But apparently like whoever works in the MGA factories, like I feel like they probably don't get paid enough to care, to be honest. So it is like a rare occurrence, but it does happen. So I definitely made sure that mine had eyebrows because I was kind of concerned, honestly. Just from what I'm seeing in box, I really love their clothes. We haven't really seen a lot of them on the show. I like Tessa. I think that her budding friendship with Alfie, which is one of the guys from the Kingsley boy band, are really cute. I hope to see more of it, but I really look, I want to like the show more than I do. I like the show and I realize that it's for kids and it's basically just like a you know 5-minute long commercial. It's not really meant to be like a show, I guess, but the show skips over so many storyline points. It leaves tons of stuff open-ended. Like there is stuff from the first season that never got explained. There is stuff from the second season where literally entire sections are just missing. Like they just skip over it like it never happened, even after they build up like all of this like excitement for a point in the storyline. They just abandon it and move on because I think that the people who make the show are having a hard time keeping up with the amount of dolls that MGA is just throwing out on the market. And so a lot of these characters, like Lily Chang got a doll, we have never seen her character in the show, not once. They just skipped over everything about her. You know, they've never answered what happened with Bella, how she got back into school. They've never answered if her and Jade ever made up or how. They've never answered what happened at Pacific Coast High. Like we know that Bella and Cheryl and Gabriella go there. We get a Bella Pacific Coast like swimsuit doll, but we don't get one for Cheryl. We don't get one for Gabriella. Gabriella suddenly comes back and she's got a boyfriend and Finn, but like we never see any interaction between them. They literally just skipped over everything that happened. We've never figured out why Rainbow High and Pacific Coast High and wherever Ramona Barnes comes from, why they all have headmasters, but like Shadow High has an entire competition going on at their school and their headmaster is never seen. Like we have no idea who it is, where they are, why they're letting teens run the school, and nobody's doing anything. So that's You know, there's really no adult supervision for the Shadow High kids. Like, they never answered that. Like, there are so many things that they just gloss over, and, you know? And honestly, like, there have been characters, like, the dolls were gorgeous, but the show just ruins the personalities for you to where you're just like, I don't like them. I mean, don't get me wrong, there have definitely been ones where the doll was nice, and then the personality on the show absolutely saved it, and I was like, no, they're amazing. But that's much more rare than when I was like, wow, their personality's terrible. I would not like them as a person. So honestly, if you don't watch the show, you're probably so much better off. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of wish that I could quit watching it, but like, I do recaps for my Instagrams, and they seem to be like really popular. I have like full recaps, just like screen caps for people. And mind you, if you follow me on Instagram and you see those screen caps, just know that like literally you can steal them from my page and use them as much as you want. All I did was click a button on something that already existed. I do not own them. My logo's not on them. Like they're not. They're just screen caps from YouTube. Feel free to use them for whatever. I don't care. It's so weird because I'll see people being like, that's my screen cap of this or that, don't use it. And I'm like, okay, that's weird. But I don't own the show. I don't have anything to do with MGA, Rainbow High, any of that stuff. I literally just do screen caps and then post like a couple of small thoughts in the comment or in the description and post them for other people to be able to see. Some folks don't even really watch the show. They're just gonna follow along with those screen caps, which is fine too. So yeah, that's a thing. But we're gonna open these girls today, so it's gonna be a slightly longer video. I'm definitely gonna go in and talk about all the stuff they come with. It's a really weird thing for me. They do come with second outfits still, which is fine because all of the Rainbow Vision dolls so far have, which Neon Dream or whatever, or is it Rainbow Divas? I can't even remember all the names of the bands, but yeah, so they've all come with second outfits. Really, so far, the only ones we've seen that haven't were the junior high dolls, which, whatever. A lot of people didn't like them to begin with. I thought they were cute. Honestly, I got junior high Bella and was like, why is this thing so adorable? I didn't actually do an unboxing video for her. I don't really know why. I guess I just figured out if people would care. But if you do like to see unboxing of junior highs, let me know, and when I pick up the rest of them, I'll do one. But they're just not very popular, I have found. Like, my content for them doesn't really get a lot of interest from people. It's kind of something like anything non-rainbow / Shadow High, like anything that's like Barbie, Monster High, whatever, like honestly, the content for them, the pictures of them, whatever, like get like no interactions on most of my social media, so I don't really mess with them much. Sorry. Had an itch. But yeah, so it's just one of those things where like, I mean, I'm never going to be popular to be an influencer, so I guess I don't really care if Mattel's like, oh, you don't say anything about us. But yeah, right now, like, this is what gets all the attention, so I'm not even going to argue with that, because same. But I'm trying to get these guys unboxed so I can get them all packed away so I can finish painting shelves, so let's get to it. Okay, yeah, sorry, my desk is so super crowded, but we're going to start with Tiara since she seems to be, like, the leader of the band. Look at that cute tiara. Like, I actually like it because I know, like, Junior High Stella comes with, like, a little mini one, but it looks like a hair clip version. It's kind of weird, but this one's kind of cute. You know, she's got her whole, like, earpiece microphone thing all blinged out. What looks to be lovely makeup. I was super happy to find one with predominantly even makeup. The black on this side is a little wider than the black on this side, but considering how long it took me to find a decent one of her, I was like, it's easy enough to fill in. It's not that big a deal. You can see her super shiny outfit. I mean, she's got a ton of rhinestones, so I'm not sure really why Roxy Grand was so expensive, because like her rhinestones weren't that serious. But I mean, I guess like technically comparatively it makes sense because Roxy was like $20 more than these girls despite not having that second outfit. I guess it kind of makes sense, like, I don't know, it doesn't. I don't know. Sorry, guys. I can't even follow that train of thought. She has, like, a little necklace there that we'll look at closer. It looks like it has some Korean symbols on it. Looks like some nice tall boots that would also go well on, like, Violet or any of your other light purple girls. Lila, maybe. Look at this adorable outfit. I love the band shirts. I have definitely had people ask me if I'm going to get rid of them, but I'm not sure yet because I'm not sure how much I'm going to like love them. Honestly, for my tiara, like her and Minnie's shirt is exactly the same. The only one different is Tessa's from what I can tell so far. Alright, so we've got like this really great iridescent skirt. I'm curious as to how the back of this looks like. Is the jacket just half sewn on where the Velcro is? Like, I'm sure that's the case. And it's got some bling on the sleeve. Like, I feel like they really did go out of their, like, way to try and pull quite a bit of K-pop inspiration to put into these dolls. But I am not, this is going to sound really bad, you guys. I'm not a K-pop music fan, so I don't really know a lot about it. I only vaguely know who, like, Blackpink is because of, like, internet posts and, like, memes and stuff and, like, people sharing stuff. I've never heard any of their songs. I think that there's, like, what's the other band? BTS? Where it's, like, a ton of different really cute guys. I listened to one of their songs on, I think it was Butter, on, like, my Spotify just to see what it was everybody's going crazy about. And it was really cute. It's just, I don't know. I'm into, like, really sad emo rap stuff. Like, ignore me. My musical taste is terrible. So, like, just know that that's probably why I'm not a K-pop stan. Okay, so, again, really cute outfit. I love that they added a lot of actual, like, Korean writing, but I'm not sure how accurate it is. I know people have said that a lot of the Asian style writing on other Rainbow High pieces, I think it's like mostly Japanese, tends to be technically not incorrect, but incredibly literal. And so, like, a lot of people aren't fans of it. I don't read anything except English, so I don't know. I can read some Spanish, but, like, yeah, so I don't really know. Now, she's the only one for me that has a different band shirt. I'm assuming that that's normal, that there are only 2 variants, and hers is the only one different. They all have this really cute little magazine, and for each girl, like, they're in the center of the magazine. So Tessa's the center on this one, Tiara is on the center of hers, Minnie is on the center of the one that comes with her. These shoes look kind of interesting, but they don't really look like they're gonna go with her outfits. Like, they're pretty, they just don't seem like they make sense with the outfit. So I know her hair is kind of wild. The only ones I could find either had really bad makeup or they had like a ton of eyeliner. I don't know if there's ones out there that aren't so heavily lined. I will say I don't love the pink, blue, and purple eyes on her, so I'm probably going to switch her eyes out to something like not as vibrant. I don't know what it is. I just don't love this color combination, honestly. Finding one with decent bangs was really hard. All of their bangs are pretty choppy. You can see her earpiece there, which we'll explore more when I unbox her. The jacket looks really, really cute. I like that it's kind of like that kind of motor style jacket or whatever. I don't know how I feel about this, like the one pants leg, one shorts thing. I assume it's like probably a popular K-pop thing, but like it's not really my thing. You can't really see her shoes down there. They look like sneakers. It'll be interesting to see those at a box. And as for Minnie, again, like her t-shirt is the same as Tiara's. From what I can tell, like it's the exact same. I don't know if it's supposed to be. Actually, no, you know what? The one thing I've noticed that's different. So Tiara and Minnie are the same, but on Tiara's shirt, Tessa's character actually has her ponytail, like her head is aimed differently. So I'll show that, like I'll do a comparison when we get them all together. Her outfit is honestly really amazing. Look at all those little beads. Like they've really gone out of their way. The shoes are really pretty. I don't know, it's leather socks, but that's cool. The boots are interesting. I don't really know what that is at the top of them. I think it's maybe the Versace angel thing again. We'll get a better look when we unbox her. But the boots are kind of interesting. They look really thick, honestly. I feel like this skirt is going to go really well with a lot of stuff. Like, the tassels, the beading, they really kind of went out of their way on these girls. Cute little black heart mark on there. Her makeup is really good. Like I said, it was very easy to find a doll of her that was really well done. I kind of looks like a gap right there in her hair rooting, but we'll see when we get her out of the box. It could just be the way her hair is pulled. So for Minnie, she is a music focus. I'm pretty sure they all three are. Honestly, yeah. So is Tessa, and so is Tiara. So they're all music focuses. I do believe their back of the box is probably all the same. You can see they're so beautiful, honestly. So they are semi-finalists. As you can see, yeah, the back of the box is the same for all three girls. Let's see, what does it say here? The world-famous Rainbow Vision music competition is heating up, and the girls of Royal 3 have their eyes on the prize. And then it's got that in several other languages, just to be sure. Whoop. Yeah, so it's definitely the same on all three boxes. I was wondering if it was going to be like the magazine thing where it's like different girl in the middle for each box, but it's really not. It's all the same. So let's go ahead and unbox them. I think I'm going to start with, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and start with Tessa because I really want to see what her shoes look like up close and etc. Then we'll do Tiara, and then we'll do Minnie. So let's start with the face. The face is really, really beautiful on Tessa. I mean, the eyebrows have a nice fade to them. I don't love how thick her eyeliner is, but I've seen it on every single Tessa doll I've seen so far. So I don't know if it's supposed to be like that, if there are ones with less eyeliner, but I don't hate it if it's supposed to be like that, but like it's not my favorite. And it could just be that with her eye color combination, it's just too heavy because there's a lot going on there. Lips, really pretty, mostly really evenly done. I personally really like her. The bangs, I mean, they need some help, but I could see removing them. Like, her forehead's not like so terribly big that it would be detrimental. These are, if you push them down and probably put some gel on them, pretty even. Not like the most even. Obviously, you can tell right here, like it's really short, but it's not the worst I've ever seen. Alright, so she's got this cute white top on. It's really nicely done, but all of these pleather clothes just give me dread for the future because, like I said in multiple videos before, they fall apart really easily. Alright, as far as the hands go, she's got a lot of little rings on, like a ton of rings on. And then, let's see if I can get this to pick up. There we go. Black nails with little purple French tips. She's got a belt buckle there. I don't actually know what it says, however. I'm going to assume because of the habit that MGA has, probably something to do with the name of her school, or Rainbow, or Sparkle, or something like that. Down the leg of the side of her pants, it does say Rainbow, which kind of is weird because she doesn't go to Rainbow High. So she's got this iridescent sock on this side. I kind of just want to get a second one so that if I put her in something else, she has two socks, or I have two socks to use on something else. So, well, I made the second one anyway to dye her, so I don't even know why I said that. Alright, so here is her headpiece for her microphone, I guess. Oh, there we go. It's built in. It's really iridescent. It reminds me a lot of the twins, the Shadow High twins, Veronica and Naomi's stuff, in terms of its coloring. Here is her little necklace. Again, I'm not sure what it says, but likely something to do with Rainbow High. Okay, this is actually super cute. It's a little, like, Royal 3 fan magazine. And like I had shown in the other boxes, each girl is on the middle of her own box. I'm really sad that Tessa's hair, her bangs are actually kind of split in the middle, whereas on the doll, they're, like, straight across. But I don't think that the way they're cut on the doll, they'd be long enough to get this effect. If I styled them that way, maybe, but like I feel like not likely. We open it up and it's got like a, basically what would equivalent to a doll poster sized spread of the girls on the inside. And then after that is, sorry, it's actually multiple pages, but it's so small it's kind of hard to turn. You've got some very specific, like, Tessa-based pictures. This is so cute, you guys. Like, I honestly really love, like, these mini, like, poster-sized looking things. You have the... Okay, so multilingual lyrics for their song, Spotlight. Apparently it's got a rap section. And those continue on. Okay. Oh my goodness, I can't even get the back page. There we go. And then a silhouette version of the three of them. And then in the back, it's got their little signatures, which I guess is supposed to be T-Park, T-Song, and Minnie. That's really cool. It's also very iridescent, very shiny. Alright, let's get a look at these clothes. So here is her Royal 3 top. It's got that same silhouette picture that we just saw in the magazine. Hers is the only one that's black. The other two shirts are white for the other two girls. She's got these cute little shorts that also have Korean writing around the top. Again, don't know what it says, but probably something to do with Rainbow High. Maybe something to do with Soul Select, but it seems like she's got rainbow on her pants. They're more affiliated with Rainbow High. And then her shoes actually have that same 2002, or well, like 2022, sorry. The same little circa tag that we've seen on shoes for Skylar, and I think one of Sunny's shoes had it on there. Then she's got more writing on the outside of this shoe. Same here. So it's unusual that both the shoes have a tag, because I think in the past we've seen it, and it's only like one shoe has the tag. Alright, as far as her sneakers, look how shiny. I don't love sneakers. Oh, well, I'm just gonna fling it in the floor. I don't love sneakers in real life. I don't really wear sneakers in real life. I wear like Converse or like usually like riding boots or something like that. But these are actually really cute. I haven't really loved most of the Rainbow High sneakers. See, it has RH underneath. So I'm guessing Soul Select is kind of like Pacific High, where it's very related to Rainbow High. Alright, sorry, I had to pick the other shoe up. But yeah, so this one has rainbow on it on the outside, as does the other one. But I like super love how sparkly they are. It's actually really cool. I wish they'd done like the entire shoe sparkly and then the sole black instead of the other way around, but it is what it is. Alright, so she's got a cute pair of pants. They have like a little charm with more Korean writing on them. Not really my style. I probably wouldn't wear these in real life, but I think they look cool with her outfit. Alright, iridescent shiny purple top. And then, okay, so I'll do her jacket last. So this is the piece that goes over that shiny purple top. I don't know what this is called, but it's like a really just like cool design piece. Like, I don't know if it has like a specific name, but it's got an iridescent dragon on the back with more Korean writing. Oh, and there's some right here on the tag as well, or on the, I don't know what this is called, but on this piece as well. Right, and then her jacket is so cool. Like, it is a very like NASCAR or like, I forget what they call them, but like, it is kind of a very NASCAR jacket. It's got rainbow across the front, a lot of cool patches all over it, including ones that say rainbow and have our logos. Like, yeah, like this is very NASCAR style with the rainbow logo. It starts right there. MGA, Magic, and then on the back, she's got a flying like unicorn Pegasus, and it says Rainbow, Team Rainbow. So I'm assuming, yeah, like this school is very, very similar to Rainbow High. I'm gonna take her hair down right quick so we can check the thickness and put her in her other outfit. Okay guys, so I took her hair down and it's super nice and thick, really, really well rooted. However, strangely enough, her bangs aren't second row rooted. They're like third row rooted. Like, they're pulled from like way further back than normal. So if you were to remove them, it probably wouldn't be noticeable at all, which is really nice because a lot of times if they're second row rooted and you remove them, sometimes there can be like some little gappy spots showing through. The one thing I did notice was all this loose hair. I ran my fingers through her hair because it doesn't have like gel in it. And all of this just kind of fell out. And then I also forgot to mention she comes with a stand, and the comb actually comes in the bag this time, not attached to the back of the book separately, but I think that's because of like having the magazine and the extra shirt. But her stand's like a really lovely sparkly kind of periwinkle purple color. So here she is in that second outfit, really super cute. I'm gonna throw on her group shirt right quick just because you guys haven't seen her in it yet. And here she is in her little cute t-shirt. Honestly, I kind of love it. And with the glare off of it, there we go. But I'm not really sure what her final outfit's going to be. I do think I'm going to end up removing her bangs because they're rooted so far back. They just look kind of crazy to me, and like it just seems like it'd be quicker to pluck them. So I'll let you guys see how that looks. Okay, so it's not 100% perfect because I haven't put any gel in it yet, but I ended up just going ahead and leaving some bang. I pulled like pretty much everything from the sides, and like it wasn't really gappy or anything, but like I felt bad because she's supposed to have bangs, so I wanted to leave her with bangs, at least have one version of her with bangs, because I know that like the when I dye probably won't have them, because once you dye them, like dipping them in and out of the water puts them in the wrong position and they never go back. Like it's such an impossible task. So I ended up trimming everything on the sides that was sticking up and kind of gross, leaving these front ones, and then doing a side wrap ponytail, because honestly I've done so many wrapped ponytails, like I figured I needed to do something different so it wasn't just like another wrapped ponytail. I mean, it's still kind of another wrapped ponytail because that's like the only hairstyle I really know, but oh my goodness, flyaways. Yeah, I haven't put any hair glass or anything in her hair to tame it. I haven't gotten it wet, washed it, whatever. Like I said, she came with no gel. Look at her little band shirt. Okay, so she's super cute like this, but I probably will at a later date change her outfit. I don't know till what yet, but it's a long night and we've still got 2 others to open. So let's move on to Tiara. Okay, you guys, so getting a look at Tiara, here are her nails and rings so I don't forget. It's really crazy, right? Because Tessa has short nails, and then Tiara's are actually like the long nails again. She's got some really cute rings. You know, this reminds me though, on the, sorry, I love playing with the nails. On the Rainbow Divas or whatever, I remember like a lot of their rings weren't painted. I still need to go back and paint those. Alright, you guys, here's a good look at her face. Again, it kind of gets on my nerves because this eye has a little more black liner than this one. But again, it's an easy enough paint job, so I'm not going to stress it. I did notice when looking through her hair that, oops, and I'm going to fling her, of course. Anything trying to get them off the stand. She's got some gappy spots. She really does. Like, this doesn't look that bad, and honestly, I think I just need to thatch it. But in general, when I was looking, there are some like areas where there's more space between the rows. They could have gotten like a little more evenly aligned, but it's not the worst I've ever seen. It's not the best either though. Like, I'm just gonna be honest with you. It's just a little gappy. It could have been done a little better. Alright. Okay, so as far as her eye chips, they're actually brown with little rainbow spikes in them. And I honestly like the color of these a lot better than I did on Tessa, which I don't know if I don't think I showed you her eyes up close. There they are with the pink and the blue and the purple. I actually prefer Tiara's eyes. I mean, I like brown eyes to begin with, but I do think that these are just really nice. Her hair is gonna need a washing, but honestly, like, it's not because of there's like no gel in it. It's just messy from where her tiara sits and then her microphone, etc. So like just a hot water. Speaking of her tiara, here it is. And it was actually rubber banded onto her head so it doesn't fall off. So you might want to keep that rubber band if you take it off in order to make sure that you can put it back on without it sliding off again. A close-up of her necklace. Like, I really like that it's kind of like these crisscrossed chains. I think that's really cool. And then, see if I can get her bracelets in focus. There are 3 of these little guys. They're all slightly different from each other. But relatively plain, like not that bad. Sorry, I really hate those plastic tabs. Alright, you guys, and then her headphone set says rainbow on it. So again, like I really think that these girls might be, I guess, like connected with Rainbow High somehow. This side, honestly, is painted a little better than this side. This side's kind of sloppily painted, but I'm probably not going to use it on her, so it's not the end of the world. Here's her little t-shirt. Right, here is her little t-shirt, which I will definitely do a comparison between hers and Minnie's here in a few minutes. Alright, and then she has her iridescent skirt as part of her second outfit. Again, you can see where those little stupid plastic tabs just leave holes in everything. 10 out of 10, hate it. Her second pair of shoes are these heels, which I noticed they have them rubber banded on. They don't really look like they're going to stay on very easily on their own, so that's kind of worrisome. I've got 2 dolls right now, like, missing shoes from where I've picked them up to, like, move them around or whatever, and their shoe has fallen, and it's hidden somewhere in another pile of doll stuff. So, fun. Here is her little magazine. We'll see how different it is from Tessa's. Alright, so hers has, like, the posters of her in them. Goodness, you guys, trying to open the pages of these is such a pain. I do believe it has the same opening photo and then goes into the 2 pictures of Tessa and then, or Tiara, I mean, and then the spotlight lyrics as same as the other girls and same closing page. So the only difference to them, and yeah, same signatures on the back. The only difference tends to be who the posters are on the inside, which makes complete sense. Now for the top, I was really questioning like how this worked on the second outfit. As it turns out, it's literally not made onto it. It's just half a coat and it's held on with a belt. So you could slide the bodysuit right out of that as a separate piece if you didn't want it with that one-sided coat. Which actually the one-sided coat thing is really cool, but I just kind of, I mean, maybe it's better that it's a separate piece because you could use this separately if you wanted. But I don't know if it would actually even look that great separate. And then the belt does come undone from the coat. I'm just going to leave it wrapped around right now. But yeah, the coat in itself is just a piece that like hangs on her arm and then is belted on. So it's not connected in case you ever want to take that off. That is a thing. Let me get you a better look at all the little jewels on it. And yeah, of course, with the magic, sparkle, rainbow logos that are on everything. All right, here are her boots. These are gorgeous, honestly, like so pretty. And I don't know if these little plastic pieces come off if you wanted them to. They seem to be attached to the bottom of the shoe. Perhaps they're glued on, I think. It seems like they're glued on or somehow put on because I don't think they come off. But of course, if you really didn't like them, you could clip them off. These shoes would probably look really cute on like Bella or any of your girls who are custom who wear light pink. They're very, very pretty boots. As far as the first outfit, this unfortunately is all 1 piece versus 2, which I mean, it's not that bad. It just would have been cool if it was 2 pieces so you could have used the skirt separately from the top and vice versa. But it's actually still a really beautiful dress piece, so like there's no real complaint there. And then the separate jacket. It's a nice little sparkly coat. It's very scratchy material though. Like I wouldn't want to have to wear it in real life, honestly. But it is really pretty. Alright, I'm gonna slide her into her second outfit so you guys can see that. Okay guys, before I forget, here is Tiara's stand. It's a mixture of blue and pink glitter in a kind of lavendery toned stand. And comb. I honestly really like that they put the comb in the same bag now. I feel like they used to do that before, but maybe not. Okay, these shoes, I can see why they had them rubber banded onto the forms. They do not go all the way around the back. And don't get me wrong, like the ones you had to slip their foot through were kind of a pain. But these are even worse. Like they don't feel secured on at all. They feel like they'd fall off really, really easily. Alright, second outfit is super cute on. Getting the belt like off and getting everything like off and then back on with the belt wrapped through, kind of a pain, but totally worth it. Got the jewelry on, got the tiara on. I did style her hair. I went ahead, I know, another wrapped ponytail because goodness knows, y'all, that's all I know how to do. But I did go ahead and do her hair upward just so that like any of those thin spots aren't super noticeable. I gave her a little bit of a bang and did her tiara back on. It's literally just a rubber band wrapped around her head and then looped over like these two end pieces just to hold it back on. Honestly, so super pretty. Like for most of them, I feel like all it is a little bit of like a hair adjustment or some mix match clothes and they're like perfect. All right, let's check out Minnie really quickly. Okay, you guys, honestly, I love Minnie so much. I love her makeup. I love her eyes. I mean, I feel like the purple and green combo is really pretty with the pink. She's got some white hair under here. Now, I did check out her rooting already, and honestly, there's a lot of gappy spots. Not like a lot, but like, look, there's like holes that don't even have hair in it. Some of the spacing could be done better, especially like under here. There's one where it's like a really, not that one of these rows where it's a really wide spot that could have been filled in better. There's some gaps underneath her little braided pigtails, which we see a lot. Look how cute these nails are. So they're not just long pink nails. They have a darker pink tip, like a almost French style manicure, and then she has what looks like little pearls that go across between the two colors. And rings on both hands. Honestly, like, her face is so pretty. I can't even get over it. Like, I'm absolutely in love with how pretty she is. Mind blown. Alright, so I don't forget, here's her stand. It is pink and what looks like bluish green glitter in a light pink stand. And then, okay, so we have, I guess we can go over her first outfit first. There's the pleather skirt, little pleats. The pleather top with all the beading. I think I got like a missing pearl, and maybe it's missing for a reason, but it's definitely missing. This jacket, which is really lovely, like honestly intricate. Again, pleather with pleather details though. It's got this holographic design overlaid with some pearls. It's got mixtures of fabric over the layers. Look at these cute little tassels. I do feel like, honestly, all of their clothes have been pleather. Pleather. Shoes are pleather, although they are really cool with these faux buckles. But, like, I kind of wish that the buckles were on the outside instead of the inside. Or, like, because they're not really all the way around the back either. Because, like, they're on the inside, so you can't even really see them when the boots are on. And then they've got this big, heavy plate thing on the front that has, like, the R for Rainbow High. Mine's not painted all that great, honestly. It's stamped a little off. But I am concerned about the amount of pleather stuff because, honestly, it does not hold up over the years, as I've said a billion times. Lately, I feel like every piece of clothing I touch is pleather. Alright, you guys, so here is Minnie's little insert magazine posters. Mine is like really bent from how tight it was attached in the box. So Minnie's on the front of this one, in the middle. But no, like I really like the magazines. I think they're a really cool little extra point. Here is her headphone, which says RH on the side. So even though they go to Soul Select, I imagine it's just like an offshoot of Rainbow High, since they all have so much Rainbow High stuff. Alright, here are her second shoes. These are really pretty, like the painting on them. I don't really know that they go with the outfit, but they are really lovely. She's got these pleather socks. Even the socks are pleather now. 2 little fingerless gloves, also pleather. Alright, so here's the skirt is not pleather, which that's kind of a surprise. But it's got some satin parts. Actually, the black pieces are pleather with pearls over them. So, and a mesh, I guess, like kind of ruffly bottom. The top has that same mesh on the sleeves. It's got this little, I mean, it's kind of a cutout, but it's also got like the mesh fabric in there. But it is really neat. Like, honestly, I feel like a lot of detail has gone into their outfits, which, I mean, considering the price point, it should. Honestly, there should be a lot of detail in their outfits at that price. But this is not something we really see on, I mean, like, honestly, there are collector Barbies with cheaper made clothes than these, and only a single outfit that costs way more. And not that I'm comparing RH to Barbie, because honestly, I get sick of people doing that. But just when you're looking at price point, like, it does put some of the value into what we're paying and having such nice pieces. Alright, so here's Minnie's shirt. And I'm going to show you where it's similar and where it's different from Tiara's shirt. Alright, let's get the 2 shirts together. So if you look, Minnie actually has her name. So they have their names signed on Minnie's version. And she doesn't have her hand up like she does in Tiara's version. Same with Tiara, she doesn't have her little peace sign that she has in her version. And then Tessa is like completely different. So as much as they look alike from a distance, they are really different, which is pretty cool. Alright. I'm going to dress her up in the second outfit so we can check it out. Okay, you guys, all finished up. She did actually have 2 empty holes in the front of her head. And actually quite a few missing out of the back. Like, I went through all of her hair, took pictures of all of them. I hopefully still have her receipt, and I'm going to try to file a claim. I will definitely let you guys know how that goes, if it goes. But here she is in her second dress. Such a cutie. The shoes, I feel like, don't really go with the outfit. It's one of those weird things where the shoes and socks on their own are cute, but with the outfit just don't really do anything for me. So I don't know, but like, she is definitely cute. I feel like I like this outfit actually better than her first one, so I might keep her in it. But yeah, all right, there we go. Oh, her gloves. You know what, I'm gonna tell you guys, I couldn't even get these things on, so we'll just have to imagine them, because they do not fit over her long fingernails. I actually did like squeeze all of her fingers together to stuff them down in the gloves. Tried putting them over the wrist, nothing worked. It was kind of terrible. Overall, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you agree with me, disagree. Did you have an easier time finding dolls with good makeup, a harder time? You know, I'd love to know you guys' experience with the clothes. Like I said, the pleather really puts me off, because I think a few years down the road, you're just gonna have a bunch of shredded mess. But other than that, I think the innovativeness of, you know, some of the designs, the innovativeness of like scaling them down to doll size is a lot nicer than what we see from most doll brands and or companies. So I like them. I do. I think that they've like actually scored higher than the last 2 collectible dolls. So let me know what you think about the Royal 3, and fingers crossed they win Rainbow Vision. All right, you guys, I will see you guys next time. Peace out.